So you just beat your rivals 21-11 here on your home field, but how would you describe today's game in your own words?
Be honest, sloppy. Very sloppy from both sides of the ball. We had penalties everywhere. People were missing blocks, people were missing assignments. If we just can clean it up, I think we can be a good team.
What leads to that mindset that you just described in terms of you won by double digits, a super important game, but yet you're still thinking about what you could do better? Just what goes into that mindset?
The expectation that the coaches put on us is a lot higher than we played tonight, and our whole team wants to be hungry. We want to be better, and we know we're not playing to the level that we're supposed to. It shows, and we know it. So we have to go into next week and grind a lot harder, practice a lot harder, and we'll be better.
What does this Junction Bowl rivalry mean to you personally?
It means a lot, to be honest. I have friends on that other side of the team, so when I get to play them, I get to see them. It means a lot to the city as well. So just being able to play for my city just means a lot to me.
Yeah, and what's it like having a playmaker like Trace on the team?
It's amazing. It makes my job 100% easier. Sometimes when the workload's a little heavy, just dish it off to Agent Zero and he'll go get a tutty for you.
Yeah, and you guys were backed all the way up on your own 1 yard line, and then you were able to connect with him for a 50-yard pass. What was going through your mind, and could you just take me through it from your perspective on what you were seeing on that play?
I dropped back, and I immediately seen that backer blitz, and I just knew I had to get out the pocket, so I rolled out left. Trace threw up his hands, and I just launched it down to him, and he took care of the rest.
Yeah, and you had a rushing touchdown in tonight's game where you bowled over one of the defenders. Just how did that feel when you were able to do that?
Feels amazing. I love to hit, and so when I get the chance to, I'm going to take it, but I got yelled at by my coaches, so I got to stop lowering my shoulder and start getting out of bounds.
Yeah, you don't want to end up like Brock Purdy.
Yes, absolutely.
And we talked about you and Trace, but among your other teammates, who stood out to you tonight for their performances and how?
My line. That line played great tonight on the pass pro front. They were able to pick up blocks, blitzes I didn't see, and they were just going crazy. So Jasper Liggins, Luca Antonini, Daniel Morton, Dylan Gregg, and Marcus Mock, they played amazing today. My front five, I love those boys.
Yeah, and just why is it important for you to highlight those big guys up front?
They don't get the recognition they deserve. They're not making big plays. That's the most selfless position you could play, is that line. And being able to highlight those boys, those men on the line, it's really important because they don't get their fair share of love from people in the stands or the media or anything like that.
Yeah, and you guys are now at 3-0. Just how do you feel about your team as you look ahead to league play?
I feel really good. If we can clean up like those sloppy mistakes, like I said, we have a really good chance of winning league this year and maybe even going even farther in playoffs.
Well, what's it going to take to actually win league this year and bring home the first league title to Woodcreek? Like execution-wise, what's it going to take to do it and not just talk about it?
Just grinding at practice, watching our film, everybody being 100% bought in. We can't have no lazy days, no days off, and being able to grind and open up that chalkboard and just get to it means a lot to us. And if we can do that, we can be a really great team listening to our coaches. And
as the signal caller of this team, just what would it mean to you personally to be one of the leaders to bring home the Timberwolves' first league championship?
It would be amazing. Be the first person to bring home a league championship would mean a lot, and it'd look pretty good on my record.
Yeah, and just finally, what are some goals that you have for the rest of the season, whether if it be individual or team-wise?
Team-wise, I'd like us to go win that section. I'd like us to win league as well. I'd like to be the first team to go into state playoffs for the first time ever and be the first team in the sections. And then as an individual, I'd like to have 2,000 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards.
Yeah, and obviously league title is the first step, but how can your team actually get to the point of everything you just mentioned in terms of a section title and potentially to the state playoffs?
1 week at a time. Look at the opponent ahead of us, handle them, and the next week will be same thing over again.